Hello, and welcome to CIT 230 assignment responsive images. And today we are going to create a responsive image that will change in size according to the web browser. As you can see, we have a web browser here, and we have our text editor here. We're going to enter a few commands of code and enter in a command. Alright, as you can see, I've put in image, the source image, which is nature, which I've named it, and then the alt image, which is nature, and then responsive as the class. Now we're going to go ahead and save this. Note that the image and the HTML file are in the same body. You can put it in another file, another folder, and call upon it, and I'll show you guys how to do that right now, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our image in another folder. Oops, not that one. Another folder. Okay, we're going to name it image. Okay, so you see it says image. We're going to go ahead and throw nature into image. And now, go ahead and file and save. File save. Go ahead and restore this. Look at that. We got a little black box here because it doesn't know where to go. But we're going to fix that. Now we're going to put a little tiny thing here. We're going to go responsive, because that's the name of the folder, or image. It's the name of image. Image. And then a slash, like that. And it should call on the folder. We're going to find out if that worked. Hey, look at that, and it does. But right now, this image is not responsive. As you can see, it's still this giant pixelated giantness. Okay, doesn't work. But we're going to fix that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of CSS here to make this responsive. Now, the width is, of course, the width, and it's at 100%. And I like to use auto, but you can change this value to whatever you want it to be. And we're going to get to that later on. But it's going to change this image right here to do things. So let's find out if it does anything. And you can embed this in a CSS file and call on it, but you can also put it right into the HTML document itself. Let's go ahead and save this. Go away. And we're going to click that. There we go. Hey, did we see that it changed? It just changed. So what happened is it changed to fill the entirety of the web page as a whole, which is pretty cool. And it should have, if I did it right. See, made it tiny. Look how small it is. This works for all kinds of cool stuff, like web browsers or cell phones. See how it's changing all by itself? Isn't that awesome? If you want the image to scale both up and down on a responsive set, the CSS width property to 100% and the height property to auto, it'll change. So this is this example, and we're going to try another one here. Notice that the embedded tag here is embedded into two style tags. These are tags will call on the CSS within the HTML file itself. Okay, so if you want an image to scale down, if it has to, but it will never scale up to be larger than the original image itself. So go ahead and save this. And we're going to go and reload this image. So once again, it has changed size, but the image will never scale above the maximum width. But it will change for you. There we go. So see how it didn't go through it's not the entire web page anymore. It's only what the maximum image was at its point of origin in the beginning. So we'll go ahead and check the properties of it. This may work. There we go. So it's never going to go above these dimensions right here. See, still, it's not very responsive. All right, let's go ahead and try another one. Okay. So I didn't do anything wrong. It's just because the image is already at 400%, so it's not changing. These are some examples of responsive images. They're all good for different purposes and can have really great impact on your web page. And you can do headers and all kinds of fun stuff with them if you change it just right. Actually, I would love to show you an example of a header with this, so let me go ahead and set that up really quickly. Okay, so you're going to notice right away that I've moved the source image into the header and I made a header tag. So make sure that it was in the header. We're going to go ahead and re-add the CSS stuff here real quick. Where's Okay, so I didn't follow my own advice and put the style tag. So that's the problem. Why that's not working. Oops, that's the image. I don't want the image. There we go. Okay. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Go ahead and save that. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Auto. Now we can change things a little bit, I think. Here, if we go ahead and add, we change the height to, let's say, 100.